Hello everyone, this is Verde and today we are playing Heliotropism. It is a game about, well, being a tree and all the things that come with being a tree, like dealing with growth and managing your water, energy and such, as well as facing seasons and crises that change your overall
Alrighty then. Onward to the
situation. Already started a new game there,
a new adventure, a new
so here we are.
forth and defeat the winds of winter. But don't feel bad if you're afraid. God knows the rider.
You can probably hear my cat that is on my lap currently. The day is very hot, but she likes to be on my lap. What can I do? So right off out of the bat here we have three options here. I will go actually. While I do like acacia bark, I believe it is a little bit too weak currently. And this one, well, this one is the strongest one by far. So,
Say, you're all flowery and stuff, and time seems to have slowed down considerably. Any chances we can get a fruit or two out of you? Just testing the fury.
so the summer will last a little bit longer, I believe. And yes, and the winter will get shorter. And the spring will get, yeah, all kind of thing. So anyway, let's get into it. The first thing we ought to have are some leaves, mostly because otherwise we will die. And not dying is on my agenda. So it is quite positive not to die. Now we got a little bit of a dry region over here, so we can start going towards that direction with our roots. Our roots generate water, which is necessary for the leaves
The
to
flood of
work.
consumption is unending. You don't stand a chance. This has been my presentation. No, I will not be taking questions. Yes, they are more than they are. No, I am not on their payroll. Yes, I would like to be.
So, as the narrator tells me that I believe there will be a crisis soon. I can't remember if that phrase is either insect swarms or infestation. It's one of the two. I'm not sure just which one. So, anyway, there isn't that much that I have to change in those situations in a way. So I'll try to get to this aquifer, but first I believe actually I have to invest a little bit on capacity. Yeah, that will do fine. I'm doing in a regular tree here. We will get.
I haven't seen
Okay.
something this infested since the trenches. The trenches.
Parasites then. This thing will decay next turn and I don't want a parasite there. So, good riddance. Now, we need some more greenery here, otherwise we won't have energy, right? And we need some more water. I'll go like this. And why not, you know? Let's go stem. So, we are generating far more water than we are consuming. So I created this thing which will be a branch, basically. At least that's my... Ouch, my throat is not hurting, but it is a little bit weird today. Anyway, we'll still keep going downwards here, But I would do the zigzag thingy because honestly there is no answer to that. I just feels like it looks more rooty, I suppose. So I want more leaves. Why did I put a leaf right in the end of that thing? That was not very smart of me, I believe. But at least I have tons of capacity. And as you can see, my summer is lasting for a very long while. We are already in the autumn when it comes to calendar, but the season is the summer because of the Beacon of Eden. So there's that. Let us go through this.
I can provide you with mittens if you want. I have a couple, though I would assume each individual branch might need their own. Oh well, we'll make do, I'm sure. This might be on short notice, but quick question. Have you tied your personal belongings down? If not, do you intend to?
Okay, that phrase over there tells me that a strong wind is coming. Again, no real change of gameplay is needed there for now. At least I hope. We are now generating less water than we are consuming, so we are going. I'll go like this. There is a purpose for getting the branches all wiggly around. That is, if I for some reason got the aggressive roots mutation, they will sprout out in most directions instead of not generating that much. So let me see, there is a very good. I have to be careful here because winter is coming. Yes. But at the same time, I don't want to overgrow because otherwise I might have some difficulty on the winter.
I'm thankful about not being real beyond the figment of your imagination. It would be really uncomfortable to be out there with you right now.
Okay. This means this is a strong wind. During the strong winds, I can only place tiles in the direction of the wind, which is, as you might expect, quite limiting. But I can do with it. See, now I can place very few trees there, very few leaves there, which is suboptimal, but yay, tons of leaves. I'm trying to stock up energy because, well, winter is coming, and during winter your stems drain a little bit of energy to exist. So, in order to not to die, which is a good thing. Yes. Okay, I perhaps have overdone a little bit in terms of leaves, but we will be fine. This is the first winter. Oh yes, about... Let me take a look. We are 10 minutes into the video, okay. If this somehow lasts for longer than 1 hour, then I'll cut the video and continue the next part there. Like make it a part 2 or a part 3 even.
Stand fast against the storm. Let loose of the dead weight and say goodbye to the last lead. Your meadow shall be tested starting now.
So, this is the winter. I cannot do anything during the winter, but I have tons of energy stockpiled. I'll do fine. I may lose a few branches here and there, but I'll probably
I wonder
survive.
why there aren't any other trees around here. Although, considering how brutal winter just was in cutting you apart, I guess it makes sense that this unassuming meadow is a sterile wasteland. Like an innocent Venus flytrap. At least there aren't any other hidden surprises or traps lying around, like a big hole or something like that.
Okay. We survived. Somehow. You can see it is still technically the winter season, but the spring came early because of the Beacon of Aden. Yes, this mutation is very strong, as you might notice. Yes, ton of leaves, tons of them. The rest I'll spend on water. Yeah. Let's go. I could use the arrow keys or even double ESD to move the camera, which would be good, I guess. Okay, I'll stop. So anyway, leaves are a little bit expensive now, as you can see. They are costing 2 instead of 1, which they used to cost, but now they cost more. And they are, that's not because of the spring, that's because I have placed too many leaves. But that's fine, mostly because, let's hug this aquifer real quick. Mostly because, excuse me, thank you. Just removing the wire from the headset from the cat, which was hugging it. I will keep on expanding my branches like this. Perhaps making them longer ever so often. I tend to aim for around 300 flowers in the beginning of the next season. Oh no, I misplaced this guy. Okay, that's fair. It will eventually decay if I treat it rightly, I suppose. And by treating it rightly, I mean I shall not place something here or here. It will decay in 6 turns. So before the next season. That's because I'm just letting it decay over there like that because it is not
something special about standing barefoot in the grass. My gators allow.
Excuse me, I was talking.
So the experience is quite pleasant.
Thank you. So the idea there is just to make it decay. I believe I can place here something here. I can't quite remember what I was talking about that well before I was rudely interrupted by the narrator. That's fair. That's fine. I have a little bit more in water consumption than I have generation, so I will expand towards this aquifer, which is cool. And now I still consume more water than I generate, but that's about to change as I go towards this region. There you go. This will eventually decay 4 turns now. Yes, we can hold all to make the things go faster, but I don't like it that much. I think it ruins the atmosphere of the game a little bit. I mean, it is great when you are on a hurry, but I'm not in a hurry here, you know. Just playing it. 3 turns in order for it to decay. I will I will go past my goal pretty hard over there. Mostly because, well, Beacon of Eden is a very broken mutations. And I got pink leaves this time. The pink, I forgot the word for it. Pink, pink flowers, yes. The colors of the flowers change every playthrough. So it is always,
This just in. The King of Atlantis has announced a resounding screw
I
you
forgot.
to all mankind, claiming all drinkable water sources back to the ocean. The foreseeable consequences are still a mystery.
Okay, a drought, huh? Thankfully, we are pretty much stocked up on water. Our water situation is pretty alright. Thankfully, that thing finally decayed. Like, we are on the limit on water there. Now we are... How do we have more water than we have capacity? Oh, I believe that's because the water which was in that trunk somehow... Okay. Understandable. Have a nice day. We are doing well on water, but that... I will actually not touch this aquifer yet. I will get ready to, however. So we can do it when the drought arrives. And we have a fair bit of capacity there. So I don't think it will be too much of a hassle. Anything? No? So... while the leaves are still at 2 costs, they are still worth it during the season. Oh, there is another problem though that I can see. The summer is about to begin.
Tremble, feeble tree, for it is I, your maker, and I cast upon you a test of endurance. Behold, a long time of drought. That ought to be educational, positive.
Yes, that will be educational, yes. Anyway, and it is a long time. It will last until the end of the season, which is not nice. And also the ground looks weird and desaturated, I believe. Let me just... grab my wooden straw and start drinking. Because even though we are currently on a drought, we still have aquifers. And they can be pretty much sufficient. Sufficient is a word. So I saw that some leaves here died. That's alright. My problem there is that in the beginning of the next summer, we will have some water problems, I believe, because in the second summer, the water costs are increased. So there is that whole dynamic there. So even though my drought will go away, like my water production will increase, but my water consumption will increase as well.
Our resident tree expert guarantees that not only are these mutations quite handy, but he also ensured us they are balanced. So if anything goes awry, HR is gonna have some complaints going their way.
So, we have some options here. I used to like this a lot, to be honest, but we already built our tree considering that this wouldn't be a thing. Actually, without considering this. Do I still take it though? Because it is very strong. Basically, you can build massive leaves instead of, so you can place your branches more farther apart. I believe we still take it because it is very strong. It is fairly strong, yes. There is this. We don't have a single stem fully surrounded. So I don't think. I think Rhizobia helps a lot with that water problem we mentioned. Rhizobia helps a lot. I like regretful growth, like the ability to remove something, but I think I'm gonna pass on that. I will get Rhizobia.
Capture of nitrogen in the soil. Ah, yes, this is the one. One Rhizobia to go.
And Canopy is very strong, honestly. Stem capacity, we aren't having capacity problems now. We probably will have them eventually, but we will deal with them as they come, right? These two are capacity related. I could also grab two random ones, but I'll go with Canopy, to be honest. Yes, Canopy.
If you like wide hats, this is the upgrade for you. Cast a mighty shade upon the feeble interlopers of this world. Make them witness your majesty.
Okay, let's close the shop. And let's get into it. So now I believe this number will update as soon as I place something, right? Yes, I am generating cap. I am generating cap water currently. So, oh, capacity is a problem. Oh, okay. I will do this for now. I'll actually make you wider in general. And to keep you symmetrical, I will make your branches branchier. I forgot the word for that. Longer, yes. But now we are not generating capacity, but Rhizobia is so strong, honestly. Because basically, from what I remember, Rhizobia, as you can see, every single root of these have a 100% chance of generating, as opposed to whatever it was before. Okay, I am still doing fine on water, and as you can see with Amazonian Canopy, I can place so many more leaves. These are actually not that useful. I'm using Control Click there in order to place tons of leaves at once, you know. It is something useful.
You know, I, as an omnipresent disembodied force, can't really be skeptical, but is that a flying cow?
A flying cow, eh? Not very good. So as you can see now, we could keep expanding roots like that, but we can also do this. Like, now that we have Rhizobia, having one very solid root is not a big deal anymore. Like, it is not ineffective, so we will do that actually. Excuse me, there is currently a cat between my head and my monitor. Let me remove her. Thank you. I need to see my monitor in order to play the game. Citation needed. So we will be spending every single droplet of water we have this turn, so might as well have more water next turn, right? We are almost generating capacity water. But see, tons of water. So, we are generating capacity -2 water. Now we are probably generating capacity water. And we need to think a little bit about our capacity because it has become a problem.
This just in. My
Oh,
rig has been
wind,
stolen
okay.
by a rogue wind. Brace yourselves for the storm.
We are still generating a little bit less water than we are drinking? I'm confused. Ouch! A cat just jumped into me and now she's going away. I'm still generating less water than I hoped. This should do it, right? Let's make the ground a very solid root. a gigantic solid root. I'm only doing this, by the way, because I have Resolvia. Otherwise, the best idea there would be to have them branch out and be... Oh, right, winds. Okay, I'm wasting every single... But I cannot make my tree any taller because of the wind, which now lasts 4 days. Someone's talking to me.
You can feel it in the water. You can smell it in the air.
Yeah, 1 second, let me
Be ready to host our
Hey, you
Let me
don't have
close
to
this so these notifications don't. There we go. Anyway, capacity is a problem, but I cannot fix it because of the wind. Actually, there is very little I can do because of the wind. Wind, your pesky wind. I'll spend off every single bit of my energy on water generation because there is all I can do for now. Generate a very big amount of water. And I can't even consume it properly. Sad. So I believe to fix my capacity problem that, first of all, now I'm drinking capacity and generating capacity. Cool. Now we have to fix a capacity problem. We can just make this tree higher. It is a possibility. I don't know. I could do that. Yes, I believe I will. Make the tree higher, that way I have more capacity. And put a few leaves. Whatever I please.
Hello, and hope you slept well. I would assume you were having fun up to this point.
Oh no.
Yes? Good,
These
good.
guys.
Let's see how that holds up.
These guys. Okay, this is a problem. These are not. Let's go. Gotta fix that problem. Actually, not actually fix is the right. I don't believe fix is the right word there. But as you can probably see, many of my tiles will become parasites now.
It is here. 'Tis the time for brown, the greatest color in nature.
Oh, okay.
Encapsulating all greens, reds,
Actually, I'm a
and probably blues. I don't know. I'm not an artist or some sort of color enthusiast. All that I know is that the tree expert is still adamant in convincing everyone around the office that brown is a made-up color. He also spouts some stuff about 5G every once in a while, so we got used to ignoring him at this point.
Little do they know that brown is actually a made-up color. But that's alright. What can I do here? What can I do? I have to make sure that these things don't decay. There is something I have to do. As you can see, I am already beginning to get infested, which is not the best experience. I'm sure you can figure that out. Because the last 8 turns. 8 turns. 8 turns. Yeah, I should have thought a little bit more about capacity on the last shop, I believe. Because capacity is quite indeed becoming a problem. What is that? Okay. Oh, you can see the age of the tiles. This tiles is 54 days old. I've probably been playing this playthrough for 54 days the entire. Yeah, these are the ones I built on the first day. Cool. My problem here is I will be wasting a ton of energy because I am at capacity again. I can't generate a second tree in order to try to boost capacity. Like, just generate a tree right beside this one with an extra thick trunk. That could do it. Actually, that would do it. Let's make you a 5 wide trunk. Okay. Now we place some leaves over there in order to make it not. This will help me with capacity, I suppose. I'm wasting energy and time creating leaves that will not generate any. Oh god, okay, at least the parasites are gone. I'll just have to deal with
Hey,
the.
did you know that in some cultures, tree bark is considered a delicacy? Oh, no reason, just making conversation. On that note, do you feel anything whenever someone leans on you?
What do you mean by that, narrator? You are being creepy. What do you mean by that? Anyway, we are back at capacity. Capacity is not leaving us, is it? Let's make this guy bigger. Yes. Yes, so we have more capacity. Let's just do this so that this guy doesn't die on us. And now we have to start thinking about winter, because it is coming. Now I know what that alt thing is about. So we have to think a little bit, because when we place a leaf, it costs 3 energy. And in autumn, it returns 3 energy to us. So we have to be a little bit conscious about how much energy it actually takes. because otherwise we will not have profit on them. Not having profit is a very nice way of saying I'm throwing my energy away. Right. Some trees will decay here, yes. I have to place a leaf there. Some leaves there. Some leaf there. There. Also there. And for now I'll just place leaves here until it reaches the 3 mark. It is possible that I will die this winter, coming to think of it, because I was too greedy on the stems here. That's alright. Let's just see.
I have a lot of respect for those who can appreciate the warmest months. I'm a cold person myself, see? Luckily, this job lets me wear shorts during work hours, so I get quite a comfortable breeze whilst we wait for winter to pass. You want some shorts as well? We could be a matching pair. Just saying.
Actually, I believe Beacon of Eden might have saved us here. Because if this winter was 2 days longer...
I mean, what could ever go wrong with involving banking into whatever you're currently doing? I just finished paying for my parents' mortgage after a couple decades. It's a perfectly functional system.
So we are very low on energy once again. But we have survived the winter somehow. Which is something. If you are still here somehow, don't forget to leave a like on the video, I guess. I mean, you watched 37 minutes of me rambling? Great. You have some patience. All that to see some tree growing? Yeah, might as well leave a like, subscribe, whatever. So, water is not a problem. However, leaves are pretty cheap right now. And they generate flowers, which is wonderful. Wonderful indeed. Oh, the sweet music of spring. With my cat snoring. Wouldn't it be funny if the music were sped up as well?
The Mediterranean towards Europe and over the Atlantic towards the Amazon rainforest.
Deserts are crazy places, and boy, do they hate you Thursday. I'm speaking from experience.
I love making them speak faster, but they told me something important. A drought is coming. Wow. I think we're fine. $300, huh? The prices in the second year are a little bit higher, so we gotta pump those numbers up, I guess. Otherwise, we might not be able to purchase what we need, which is a shame. It would be a shame. I don't know. I have tons of water.
You know, the more I think about it, those environmentalists might not have been entirely insane after all.
Yeah, I'll do fine. Look at this. Where are we generating full water for? Oh, here, okay. I still haven't drained that aquifer because of these massive rhizobia, right? Funny. Not generating that much energy because it is the nature of the spring. We are not trying to grow here, we are trying to create as many things as possible. Yeah, give me more leaves. I'll be happy to hold them for you. Okay, it is worth it currently. Oh no, the water problem became a problem. Oh, never mind. I don't think the water problem will become a problem like before the summer.
While you were busy trying to grow your petty trunk, I was mastering the blade. I have over 200 confirmed voice lines and graduated with top honors from narration school. So no discounts, no checks. We only take flowers and humiliation here.
So, let's go. This is interesting. Like, it would make these stamps permanent, but I don't think I want that actually. How about this? Extra flowers for the next year. Let's see, aquifers, whatever. Horizontal lateral beds. Don't think so. Actually, I will get random ones here because they don't look that interesting.
With age comes experience.
Oh, this
Bring
one
another
is
lab.
good.
The model promises that the longer you last, the better you get. Long-term effects yet to be tested.
So this one makes it so that the older stamps will generate more capacity. Do I have to tell you that this is straight up broken with our tree that we have capacity problems with? Yeah, let's get another one. Gamble our way up.
I do usually recommend when others feel anxious that they stop and smell the flowers. With this new addition, however, I'd recommend not getting too close.
So this one is enticing pollen. Okay, when a tile is destroyed by an insect swarm, it generates flowers proportional to its remaining lifespan. And the next crisis will be certainly an insect swarm. That is cool, I guess. And I mean, I should... I'll grab this.
We shall grow to the end. We shall fight in trunks. We shall fight on the barks and branches. We shall fight with growing confidence and growing stems in the leaves. We shall defend our arbor, whatever the energy cost may be. We shall fight on the roofs. We shall fight on the plowing grounds. We shall fight in the fields and in the creeks. We shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender.
I believe there is a reference to the Churchill speech during the Second World War. I mean, there is a Metallica sound music as well that starts with something like that. Cool. So anyway, that was our second year, and I see that we are approaching the 45-minute mark. So I believe I'll stop this here, And next week we will continue this Zach's playthrough for a bit. So see you next week, I guess. Actually, there are other videos in between, but anyway, you get it. That's it for today, guys. So don't forget to leave those, to click those buttons. Yeah, the red one. Yeah, that will do fine. And my cat is snoring currently, but she wants you to do that things as well. Those things. So anyway, see you.